are so many gorgeous songs which go straight to my heart. Melancholy songs like John Dowland's I Saw My Lady Weep or Paul Simon's America. Beautiful songs like Early One Morning or almost anything by Schubert. Or ancient songs like Greensleeves, which still move us after who knows how many years. Something these songs have in common is a great melody. But what makes a melody great? Where's the recipe? If only we knew, we could make an app which could spit out one great melody after another, enriching our lives beyond measure. If only. Something else in common? These songs are perfect marriages of words and music, each one making the other more memorable, making the song greater than the sum of its parts. Yet we can also be moved by a song's melody without knowing any of its words. And what of the song's harmony and rhythm? Can we ever hope to analyze their role in touching us so deeply? We often dismiss songs as simple because, perhaps, we hear and sing them from our earliest years, or perhaps because they're such an ancient form. Yet their meaning and their impact can overwhelm analysis. Perhaps the difficulty of doing justice to songs is why we tend to tiptoe around them, as if they're just a bunch of words, or a sociological phenomenon. Let's get out of our heads and consider the act of singing. Singers are often the happiest musicians I work with, and choirs the happiest ensembles. Physically and emotionally, singing feels great. It bonds singers intimately with one another and to their listeners. And when listeners sing along, these bonds run deeper yet. Of course, COVID has ruined communal singing for now. We look back on it with longing. If only we could sing together again, I imagine. How much better the world would be. How much better we'd get along together. Just like in those 1970s Coke commercials. If only. Yet there's also a dark side to communal singing. One where Nazi thugs sing about Jewish blood spurting from knives. Where white supremacists chant about being replaced. Music isn't squeamish about who it bonds together. And then I think of We Will Rock You. It's one of the most often heard songs at mass gatherings, in particular at sporting events. Usually just the chorus is sung, accompanied by, and this part is essential, the foot pounding and hand clapping pattern, right foot, left foot clap, eighth quarter, a slow driving rock beat with pairs of heavy bass drum eighths on 1 and 3, and a snare quarter on 2 and 4. It's stunningly simple. Lyrics, rhythm, melody, harmony are all so pared down as to hardly exist at all. But anyone who's written songs will tell you that simplicity is really difficult to get right. It takes a great deal of labor, of endless trial and error. The simpler the song, the more ways to go wrong, the more exposed are the smallest faults. Yet a simple song can pierce us like an arrow, bypassing our busybody brains and their rational defenses. So how does We Will Rock You do this? First, it's not trying too hard. Its simplicity allows people from all walks of life to learn it on one hearing, to remember it, to sing along, stamp their feet, clap their hands. We live in a time when singing has declined from a daily habit in school, church, community, or family gatherings to a rarity. At the same time, paradoxically, we're surrounded more than ever by singing by way of recorded music, earbuds, Spotify, and the like. So when we actually have a chance to sing out loud, it has to be simple, to give our underused vocal cords a chance. Second, it's very powerful to engage our bodies in time with words and music. Lurking inside each one of us is a triple threat: singing, dancing, and drumming, a combination known in virtually every culture. Many cultures don't even distinguish between the three, since they always go hand in hand. Put another way, if you can speak, you can sing. If you could walk, you can dance. If you can clap, you can play rhythms. I come from a culture where specialization has split them apart, and we jump at the chance, like small children to whom it comes naturally, to put them back together again. Third, we're human. Humans are, above all, social creatures who thrive on connection with each other. We have sung, danced, clapped, and stomped together for millennia, wiring ourselves to crave it, fulfilling a need that sex, sports, eating, or shopping can't satisfy. And judging by its popularity as a sing-along, We Will Rock You must be deeply satisfying. The comments sections of YouTube versions show how the song transcends cultures and ethnic groups. No amount of schooling nor any command of English is needed to get this song, making it one of the rare pieces of music that can justly claim some degree of universality. Does the song have a sinister overtone? That depends on context and intention, who's singing it, and how, when and where it's being sung. Because it makes us feel more powerful and larger than life, the we might become overpowering and threatening, while the you is othered and oppressed, turning the song into hate speech, a profound irony for a song which can also be heard as championing the underdog. In sports, the home fans sing it to intimidate the visiting team and its fans, but boundaries are maintained. The rules of the game are still in effect, and singing the song does not guarantee victory. If only. Ideally, the song serves as an outlet, an escape valve for the kind of frustration and physical aggression which will always be part of human society, a kind of play acting that hopefully stays within limits, averting real physical violence. When people feel worn down, oppressed, less valued than their fellow humans, they can fill their lungs and reassert themselves in song. We Will Rock You was first recorded in 1977 by the British band Queen and written by their guitarist Brian May.
Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shout hard, shout and take off the bullets, blood on his face, big disgrace, waiting to band all over, play